How do I make a box and whisker plot? Well, it's pretty simple. If you already know how to find the IQR, the Q1 and Q3, and you know what minimum, maximum, and median is, then you're going to know how to do this. So the first thing that we had to do after looking at this data chart, this data chart represents the number of pairs of footwear that somebody might have in their closet. I had to order them least to greatest because I need to find my median, my Q1, and my Q3. So let's go ahead and find the median. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 numbers. So I'm going to count in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that median should give us 6 on the left and 6 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's my Q1 in between 3 and 4. So my Q1 is 3.5. And my Q3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is right here, and it is the number 11. My minimum number is 2. And my maximum number is 28. And my median was in between the number 6, so it is 6. So now I have everything I need to build my box and whisker plot. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show my median, which is the number 6, and I'm going to draw a line right here, nice and straight. Then I'm going to draw another line to represent my Q1, which is 3.5. 1, 2, 3. 3.5 would be here. I'm going to make sure my lines are equal to each other. And then my Q3 is 11 right here. And because it's called a box and whisker, I'm going to make the box. Here's my box. And now I have to add my whiskers. So my whiskers are simply my minimum and my maximum. So this whisker, oh my, look at that. There's my 2. And I'm going to attach it. And then let's see, my maximum is 28. Woo! 28. And I'm going to, oops, a little crooked. I'm going to attach that. So let's take a look at it. Here are my whiskers. There's one whisker, there's another whisker, and I am attaching it to my box. And each one of these represents something different. This represents the median, this represents my Q1, and this represents my Q3. There's my box and whisker plot. So how do we take a look at that, and how do we describe what we see? We can say right here that there's very little variation here. So that tells us that there are a lot of numbers in that area. And we can also look at this and say that 75% of our data is less than 11. Now remember that these were quartiles, so this was our 50% mark, right? This was 25%, and this is 25%. So we've got, this is 25%, this is 25%, and this is 25%. So we can say that 75% of our data is less than 11. Wow, that's a massive cluster. So what do you think this is? And if you said outlier, then you are absolutely correct. It actually, there is only two other pieces of data.
On the quiz.